welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. May I take your order? Let's get it. Watching my real life vlogs. Welcome back, welcome back. I am picking up right where I left off in my last vlog, right? So if you recall, when I ended that vlog, I was just getting back from the dentist appointment that we had with Ann, and she was getting off to school and I was getting settled and that sort of thing. So that's kind of where we are today. This is the week of Halloween, y'all, in real time. Like, it's Monday, Halloween is Thursday, and I'm in the garage, as you can see, and I'm about to start packing up my Halloween stuff. Y'all, I always say Halloween is the only holiday where the season ends on the day of the holiday, right? It doesn't linger. And in some cases, it ends a little bit before. I've been like celebrating Halloween pretty much all October. So I've had my feels, I'm good. So the kids left last night. We had Ann's little birthday celebrations and stuff going on, so I had to get my house back restored. And part of the cleaning, right, means that I need to probably put some of this Halloween stuff back in storage. Floors are extremely nasty. I've got to get the pH balance of my floors back restored. But the kids had so much fun, so I'm really happy about it. If you haven't seen my last vlog, definitely watch it. You're not gonna understand nothing about what's going on in this one unless you watch the other one. Y'all know my vlogs are all tethered together, so you have to watch all of them in order to really know what's going on. The other thing I wanted to show y'all is that my deep freezer got delivered. Well, should I say Anthony's deep freezer, okay? He ordered this thing from Home Depot and it got delivered actually at some point yesterday, and we haven't even plugged it in yet. I think he wanted to sit there and like read through the full user manual. Bless his heart, because I'm not reading no user manual. So he wants to know everything about it before we even plug it up, and I don't blame him. The heater just kicked on, so excuse the background noise. Speaking of that heater, somebody asked me where I got it. Girl, that came with the house. So y'all, I'm really excited about this little Dollar Tree garland that I had found, right? And I got this for Ann's little birthday, you know, gathering, but I think I'm gonna use it on my treat wall thing that I'm putting out. So I think I'm gonna just drape it over there somewhere, just because it makes so much sense. You know, it's candy. So did I mention that we were attending a Halloween party on Halloween? So we're doing that, so we gotta get our costumes together. I am doing something really simple this year. It doesn't even involve makeup, like super simple. It has a little bit of DIY to it. I'm just not doing any makeup this year. Me and Anthony are going the comedic route, the nostalgic comedic route, so it should be a lot of fun. Girl, where did I put these? I need to store these somewhere. These are on my dining room table. Okay, I'm back from running my little errands. Look what I did to the treat wall, y'all. I added these candy corn little ears. Yeah, so I ran a few errands to get some things that I wanted to eat for dinner, and then also some things for our Halloween costume. So I'm trying to hurry up and get settled before Ann gets home. So, oh, let me take these off. Okay. I went to Whole Foods Mariano's. Girl, I was looking for a tomahawk steak. Anthony wanted a tomahawk, so I found one at Mariano's. But first I went to Whole Foods and they didn't have it, so I just got a few other little things that I wanted. And then for lunch, I'm gonna have this. Just some veggie rolls. I'm getting ready to have this right now because I'm really hungry. I skipped breakfast and all I did was drink the protein shake, and that ain't enough. Oh yeah, y'all, so for Ann's dental checkup, no cavities. Did I say that already? Yeah, so she's doing good with the hygiene part, but the way that her teeth are coming in, we're running into some bite issues. And I'm a really big on bite type of person. I really want her bite to be just right so she doesn't have any issues like chewing and like, you know, her teeth shifting and all that stuff. So we might have to see an orthodontist, and Ann might need to get braces, y'all. So we're gonna have to talk about that. I'm probably gonna do a whole series about that, because if she has to end up undergoing a procedure to get braces, it's going to be something else considering her condition, you know, like with her not really being comfortable being touched and having her mouth open for long periods of time and like all of that. I just don't know how we're gonna pull this off, but I'm going to start by consulting with the orthodontist and like seeing if they have experience with special needs in that area. We'll see, but I know we cannot let her just have this like problem, because I know the braces will be uncomfortable and maybe cause a little bit of pain, but I just wonder what kind of pain and discomfort having like an off bite will cause her. So we have to really discuss that. So I went to McDonald's to get some props. Okay, get some props. End up just paying for a medium fry and a small drink because I don't want no trouble. But I needed these props for our Halloween costumes. Went to Michael's and got some more craft supplies. These are just some more glue sticks, and then these are some pastel markers for the Halloween costume. That's what I need that for. And I went to the Goodwill to get some pants. I needed some white pants. And Mariano's also got some shredded cheese because I think with the tomahawk we're gonna do like some cheesy pasta. Let me recycle these bags. Good morning, breakfast time. I got a couple of egg whites. Those Costco egg white bites. And I'm having a little coffee. I need to stir my creamer into it. Anthony's giving me the evil eye. He's like, come on, we're about to step outside. Our inspectors here about the siding and gutter project. And he's getting ready to point some stuff out to us. I'm not gonna bring y'all out here because I don't want him to think I'm a weirdo, but I'll talk to y'all when I come back in. Nobody said it would be this hard to pick out siding and trim color, did they, Ava? Nobody told us it would be this hard. I am really struggling. Sometimes it'd be like too many color options and I'd be like, oh my God, I don't want to choose. But I think we're leaning towards the pearl, which kind of matches our exterior brick. All right, we're in the garage right now. I'm getting ready to spray paint these McDonald's props, and I'm filming a reel while I do that. The guy just left about the siding and stuff, and we've made our final selections on the colors. And I think we're set. I think we're set to go. It took about, I don't even know, maybe 2 hours of deliberating, y'all. Like, that guy was so patient, but we finally figured out the color scheme. And, you know, we had to look at some of our neighbors' houses. We had to go on Pinterest and just see. It is so hard to settle on colors. Like, oh my gosh. I was telling the guy, like, look, I know what fascia and soffit and downspouts, and I know what all this stuff is. I can tell you where everything needs to go. I can tell you how I want the water to route away from the house, all of that. But when you start asking me for colors and textures and all this aesthetic stuff, that's where I am not as strong. And I was just looking at Anthony, he was looking at me, and I'm like, well, what color do you want? So we finally figured it out. We also had to figure out the style of siding. There is a style of siding like these days, you know, the different lengths or widths, whether you want it beveled and slated and slotted and whatever, girl. And I was just like, I just want it to be new and functional and up to code, okay? I don't know about all this, you know, cutesy stuff, but I think we were able to make some pretty good selections. The guy, he was kind of really helpful in, you know, helping us with suggestions and stuff. I think we got pretty close to kind of what we would want for it. In all of that, I had decided, like, why don't we replace the door handle to something, you know, that stands out a little bit more? Because right now our front door, as well as our garage door, is like a Java, kind of really, really dark brown. And our hardware on the door is black. And so it's like, you can barely even see it. I'm like, we should put a gold door handle on here. That might even make it look even nicer. So that's something we might do also, just kind of like on our own. I can't wait. Our installation is not for another like couple weeks. So we will finally like have the entire exterior of our house up to code. The water management system revamped. No more flooding, hopefully. But either way, it needed to be done. But, you know, if it improves the state of our, you know, basement and stuff, that's even better. We'll just be closer to our ultimate goal of being able to finish our basement. Anyway, y'all see this behind me? See, I added those balloons, that garland that I have for Anne's birthday. All right, so for this, I'm just gonna paint with what I have. So it's a gloss white Krylon product. I mean, it maybe didn't need to be glossy white, maybe just matte, but this is what I had, and I was not gonna buy any new paint for this, so. All right, so that's the first coat of paint. I know I'm gonna need a second one, and then I also need to flip that and paint the other side, I think, because I just don't want any red showing. But yeah, I should have probably primed it first. It's looking like it's gonna be really hard to cover, but I think we'll be able to get it with a second coat. So I'm gonna let this dry. And did I show y'all the rest of this prop setup? All this stuff I got off Amazon. This tray, this is the rest of the stuff for the cup. And I'm going to use this marker, this blue pastel one, to create the stripes that are supposed to be on there. And then I went to Michael's and got this little sheet to just like put at the bottom of the tray like this. That's kind of how the Good Burger thing was. I'm just gonna trim off whatever this stuff is here. I think this is like craft paper. You can use it for like scrapbooking and that sort of thing. So I'm just using that, and I'll probably just like put it in there like slanted like that. So it looks like an old school burger joint. And then this is our fake food. This is really, really good fake food, y'all. It's such a good little replica. It's actually really soft, and the seeds are separate little pieces. They're not like painted on there, and it's really, really cool. So I'm gonna use the burger. I'm gonna put put it in there or something. And then they got these like fake fries that look pretty realistic, and they also are flexible. And I'm gonna have these spilling out of the French fry box, and everything is gonna be glued down to this. So I'll be able to walk around the party holding this. I can pass it to Anthony. We can take pictures with it. It can just be this thing we could just use, and we don't have to worry about, you know, stuff sliding. So everything's gonna be glued down. And for the logos, I'm just gonna print out the Nickelodeon Good Burger logo and then just like cut it out, glue it on there. Just let that dry a little bit. Oh, look at my cup on the go. Let me put some cardboard right here to stop it. My cup is trying to escape. Costco got this harvest grain salad. It's got some raisins in there. It's got that champagne vinaigrette. It's got that butternut squash. There's chickpeas in there. Just so delicious, y'all. It's like a sweet savory thing. It's really good. And so I'm just having it with some chicken that I'm frying up really quick. Let me see, I think I need to flip it. I would definitely say a hack to eating healthier, right? If you're trying to get more fit, lose weight, whatever, is two things. I've discovered two hacks that nobody talks about. And I'm just so surprised. But the first one is like, don't allow yourself to get hungry. If you wait until you get hungry, I was telling Anthony this, like you will eat to survive. You will eat whatever's available. You will eat whatever you can get your hands on the quickest. And that's where a lot of us fall short and make the biggest mistake, because we make really bad decisions when we're hungry. And rightfully so, because we're hungry, right? Survival mode kicks in. So never wait until you get hungry to start figuring out what you're gonna eat. Try to get in front of it, maybe like right after a meal, like an hour or two later. Start figuring out your next meal so you can plan more rationally with a more clear head, and you don't have like hunger right there like pushing and biting at you. The other thing is, for me at least, I like to do sweet savory when I do eat my healthy meals, because when I get that little sweet mixed in there, it takes away the urge to need something sweet after I eat the savory stuff. So if I do something like this grain salad right here, it's already sweet savory. Once I eat this, I'm not gonna want a sweet treat afterwards, because I've already gotten my sweet fix with the raisins, the butternut squash. You get what I'm saying? That won't work for everybody, but if you're kind of like me and you just need that little bit of sweet to take the edge off, try a sweet savory healthy meal and cut out the dessert altogether. Okay, let's get it. I printed off my little sign. So this is the famous Ed Sauce sign, like the ad for it. And I just got some Good Burger logos to cut out. I hope they're the right size. One's gonna go on the French fry box and one is gonna go on the drink. And then I already cut out my little Ed Sauce sign. Do y'all see me on there? Okay, listen, it's gotta be authentic, okay? So that's gonna go on the Ed Sauce container, like a label. So it's gonna look like that. No, I won't hot glue this. Maybe I'll just tape it. Yeah, I'll just tape it, because that hot glue won't destroy that paper. I wonder whatever happened to my packing tape. Hey, sweet girl, you hungry? Woo.
Rings. Ring.
Time to perfect the beat, and I'm still hitting the corners in the no-nos, girl. Another classic CD for y'all to vibe with. Bass is back, so you ain't up on things. Dr. Dre be the name, still running the money. Spend time out the hood, take their moms out the hood.
Good job, ladies.
Whoa! 1, 2.
morning. Or afternoon. Good afternoon. It just turned afternoon. It's 12. It's 12. I woke up with a sore lower back. I was like, what's happening? I had to take some painkillers, so I'm fine now. I hope it's just a fluke and I'm not actually injured because I was doing some RDLs. Okay, so Ann just got home from school. She had a half day and they sent these little trick or treat cards for the nonverbal kids. So it says, trick or treat is tough for me to say, so this little card shares my thanks today. And they gave us a bunch of these, so sweet. We're not going trick or treating. We usually don't go, and we're definitely not going to be able to go this year. We do the trick or treating activity at Ann's school. You guys may remember seeing that last year. I was vlogging it a little bit. Let me see. Give it to mommy. But eventually we will. I think when Ava gets bigger, we'll all go, and then Ann will be able to experience it. But we hadn't ever been able to before, and we just haven't ever started with Ann yet. So we will probably start when Ava's ready. And they made little mummies with their little faces. I love when they do little printouts of pictures of the kids' faces. It'd be too funny. I'd just be in here cracking up. And then we have a candy corn. So cute. I love when Ann makes stuff. You know I'm keeping this though. I be keeping stuff. But she had a great day. Just reading over her little paperwork and stuff. Anthony, they said the foam part of her headphones came off. Were those the ones that got wet in the tub? They said the foam part came off. Ann, get out of my refrigerator. You didn't wash your hands yet. Come on. Ann. Okay, Halloween prop update. Let me show y'all what I did. I actually finished everything. I'm all done. So this is how it turned out. Ta-da! My little good burger prop thing is multiple pieces, but it is just one prop. It's just one prop. You know how? Because look. Ooh, everything is connected. So it's gonna be easy to move about a Halloween party holding this if everything is just like sturdy on there. So I just used my hot glue gun. The only thing is I need to put the fan on this so it can dry, because the paint that I used to coat the inside of my Ed sauce is actually drizzled on these fries, and I just did it. Basically, it was a better way to make this look more like an actual eating scenario, but also to cover some of the hot glue that was like sticking out of the fries. I'm like, oh, that looks kind of like slime. So I put this on top to like cover the hot glue and also create more of a realistic effect. And I just used a paint pen to draw these stripes on here. So, not bad, right? It's pretty sturdy. Yeah, I just be making props when I can't find it on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Like I was looking up Good Burger props and all that, but they didn't really have anything except for the costumes, which is basically just the shirt and the hat. I had to still go and buy white pants to finish the look. So when that happens, I just make my own stuff. And this was a lot of effort, I guess you could say, but it was actually quite easy. It was kind of fun. So yeah, getting a little dinner going, y'all. I made a truffle mac and cheese. About to go in the oven right now. It's not baked yet. And then I got a tomahawk on the grill. Actually, let me go check on that to make sure it's not getting burnt. Ava just woke up from her afternoon nap and is upset because she ate all her pasta. Sansa's keeping an eye on the tomahawk. Excuse me, girl. Okay, all right. It's looking pretty darn good. I just want to make sure that fat cap gets nice and crunchy and crispy. You know what I'm saying? Girl, I had to cut the tail off of it. It was too long. The bone part, it was like so long it couldn't even fit on the grill, so we had to chop that off. It's okay, Annie girl. You ate about 2 cups of pasta. I think that's enough. Girl, I didn't even tell y'all last night we went to the Usher concert at the United Center. That's gonna bake for like 25 minutes maybe. It don't need that long. It was so good. It was a great performance. Like, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. It was just me and Anthony and a couple of people we knew we saw there, which was really nice. It's okay, sweet girl. You eating your bread? Had a great time. And then today, actually, after I'm done with dinner, I'm gonna head out to meet up with my auntie Fee. Y'all know Fee. She's in town for a work trip. Stop it, sweet girl. And me and her are gonna go hit up Nightmare on Clark Street. I went before in a previous vlog, me and Stephanie, you guys saw that, and I just want to go back because, like I was saying, it was so much fun. And Anthony was like not interested at all. He don't really like haunted houses, but you know, Fee was saying that she didn't do a whole lot for the Halloween season, so I was like, that would be perfect for us to do together. So we're gonna go and do that, just something light, you know, spend an hour there. Hey Ava, somebody is woke, ready for their first course. I got some avocado already queued up. I was afraid it would turn brown, so I added a little lemon juice to it. Yep, and it worked like a charm. All right, first course coming right up. She'll probably eat like 3 courses. Yes, indeed, little baby. You ready for it? It's kind of cold. I wish I could let it warm up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Aw. You ready for some avocado? You ready for it? You like it? Yeah, you like avocado? Anthony, not this baby nodding her head yes to liking avocado. You like it? Yes. Oh. I'm adjusting the camera and she's like, let me get this going myself. You feed yourself? Let me help you with the scoop. Let me help you with the scoop, girl. You feed yourself. Here you go. Annie, kiss the baby. Usually she doesn't. It's okay. I be loving cooking like little barbecue steaks on the grill and stuff like that because you don't really have to like be like standing there watching it. I can put it on the grill, just leave it and come back and check on it. You gotta be standing over it. I like that. I like that. Ava's been doing really, really good, y'all. A lot of people have been asking about her, like developmental wise and stuff like that. And she is working with a therapist on a few things, which I will cover with you guys later. I don't want to talk about it in this video. We'll wait and like do a dedicated moment where we'll talk about it. But yeah, she's been doing so good. Making mommy proud. Yay! Kiss. Mwah. And she said mama the other day. I was so excited. She finally said mama after saying dada like her whole life. Okay. Ooh, the fat cap is nice and crispy. It's a bone right here. But I mean, it's definitely way more done than I would have wanted, but I am okay with it. Well, there's that bone. And it's okay, mommy. It's okay. Let me taste it. Let me taste it. It's good. I just seasoned it with rosemary, garlic, salt. Yummy and juicy. Mac and cheese looking nice and bubbly. I'm gonna get a little bit more of a crust on the top and then we're gonna call it done. Okay, with the mac and cheese almost ready, I'm just gonna throw my frozen veggies right on in here. This is a cheat code, y'all. Kirkland's frozen veggies. Just throw your seasoning in there, a little butter, you know what I'm saying, or olive oil, and just let them get, you know, cooked a little bit. And then just serve it up with the meat and the macaroni. For my veggies, I like to do a little onion powder, some Italian seasoning, some salt. I'm just gonna use my little Walmart hand harvested salt. It's my favorite. I use this on the meat too. It's like the perfect coarse texture to season, you know, red meat. Or any meat really, because I use it on fish too. A little bit of pepper. I basically season my veggies like I season my meat, you know, to give it that good flavor. You can even add like some liquid smoke to make the veggies more smoky to kind of go along with the smoky meat. And I think that's it. Is that all I'm putting in here? And just cover it and let it steam. Y'all, I'm excited because my taffy apples just got delivered. Fundraiser taffy apples for my tree wall. So let me show y'all. There they are. They just got hand delivered, you know what I'm saying, by the girl's mom. So I'm getting ready to put them on the wall just to kind of test it out, you know, just mock it up. So I got the plain caramel ones and then I got the ones with the nuts. Somebody was laughing because I called these Affy Tapples, but y'all, that is literally the name of the brand. So I wasn't just making that up. Oh man, this brings back so many memories from being a Chicago public school student because we used to always be doing these for fundraisers. So I'm just gonna line those up, girl. Y'all wanna see it when it's all done? Okay, this is how it looks with all the taffy apples on there. And I wasn't able to fit as many as I thought. It's literally like 4 to 5 on each row because those balloons are like all in the way. But it's okay because I'll just be on like refill duty, so I'll just be putting them right back as the kids grab them. I think it's pretty much ready. There's our truffle mac. And then once the water is is evaporated. The vegetables are pretty much ready. And there's our beef. Yummy. Tomahawk. Annie. Look in. Say hi. What does she think when you showed her the mirror? Good morning. Today is Halloween. Anne is off to school with her Chucky costume. Girl, that wig is diabolical. I'm just in the house kind of taking some of my Halloween decorations down and things of that nature. And I came out to the garage to check on the status of the wet paint, and everything looks great. Y'all wanna see? I'm just so excited that nothing can fall off. I just wanna carry it like this. Like, look what I did. Anyway, the paint dried wonderfully, so that is all to the good. So I just wanted to check on that, make sure it wasn't too clumpy or whatever. So I was just gonna pour the candy bags into the big bowl here for the trick-or-treaters, because I'm feeling like if I don't do this stuff now, I'm gonna run out of time later, because I have to go to Anne's school shortly and help them do the trick-or-treating for the kids there. They do like a little thing they call a walk-a-thon, where the kids just kind of walk around the gymnasium and get candy out of buckets that the volunteers are handing out. So I'm gonna be a volunteer like we were last year. And so I have to, you know, take Ava with me and do all of that. That's gonna be kind of like, you know, a time consuming part of the day. And then as soon as we get back here, I think the trick-or-treaters are gonna be like starting their rounds. So I'm like, if I don't do this now, I'm gonna be scrambling later. Yeah, y'all, I had fun last night with my aunt. We went to that haunted house bar again. And it was so much fun. Uh-oh, dropping everything. Y'all, look how much candy. Like, this is a ton. Mix it up. I like to have a mix of like chocolate candies and then like the fruity, tangy, sour candies, you know? All right, and then I do have some full-size candy bars left. Just going on with the lighting. Okay, and I do have some full-size candy bars left, but I'm just gonna use that to refill the treat wall along with the taffy apples. Yeah, because we get several dozen trick-or-treaters through here. You just never know what each year is going to bring. Sometimes there's an influx, you know. Who knows how many we'll get? It's never truly the kids who live in this neighborhood. They come from other areas to trick-or-treat over here, so we just never know how many we're gonna get. So I just wanted to make sure I had enough candy to get us through the evening, and then the treat wall is for the early trick-or-treaters, because it's gonna be first come, first serve, okay? It's 4 o'clock and the trick-or-treaters are out and about, honey. I'm gonna go check on the status of the tree wall in just a moment here. First, one more bite. Yummy, these are so good. Costco. Where's my headband I had on my head? I need my headband back. Oh, I need shoes. Okay, let's leave out the side door. How it came out. Put the bowl of candy right here. Got the little pathway. Okay. I'm getting the house all Halloweenified for this one final night. I got my candles lit. I got my little jack-o'-lantern. Can y'all see my little jack-o'-lantern that Ann made? Waiting on the babysitter to get here. She's actually gonna take Ann trick-or-treating for like a few minutes, just so she can like get excited and then wind down properly and then go to bed. But Ava is about to go to sleep herself, and I'm getting ready to make some of my little mummy hot dogs, just so we have some snacks before we go to this Halloween party. And I just wanted to share with y'all some takeaways from today's treat yourself treat wall. I just want to share some takeaways right quick, real quick. Turn on the lights so y'all can see me. Okay, so real quick, y'all, some things I want to do, some things that were successful, things I want to do differently for next year. So number one, this was incredible. This was perfect. This was a great freaking idea for the most part, okay? What I want to do for next year, I was talking to my neighbor across the street, and she was saying how she always makes these little tree bags, and I'm like, well, how many do you make? And she said she makes 150, and that's just about enough to get through the whole night of trick-or-treaters. So that number in mind, I think I want to kind of aim towards that for next year, because for this, we were only able to provide candy and whatever for 2 hours. And for this area, the trick-or-treating usually goes from like 4 to 6 hours. They're like still out there now, even though it's like way less dense. Like you usually get like the majority of the trick-or-treaters between like 3:30 and like 4:30, you know, like somewhere around there. So they're still like trickling in, but for the most part, they're like gone by the time the sun goes down. But I want to have like more. So I think I want to continue to support, you know, CPS schools with the fundraisers with the Affy Tapples. And I think for next year, I'll probably like triple my order. So instead of 2 cases, I'll probably do 6. But for the candy, I think I'm good. I usually just go to Menards and get the candy. So I think I'm good with like stocking up on like more candy, but it was the taffy apples that I wanted to make sure we had enough of. What I also noticed is that most of the little kids didn't even want taffy apples. They just wanted candy. The adults supervising the trick-or-treating are the ones who wanted the taffy apples, and the older kids. There were so many high schoolers trick-or-treating. I'm like, what are y'all doing? I didn't trick-or-treat in high school. Like, I stopped trick-or-treating after middle school. Like, I don't know what y'all are doing, but they were like knocking on the door like, you got any more taffy apples? I'm like, what are y'all even doing out here? So yeah, I just want to have more for next time and just be like, you know, have a little bit more of a stock. But y'all, people loved it so much. I was like looking out the window and girl, kids were screaming. They were like, this is amazing, this is awesome. And like a lot of people's parents were filming it for like, I guess Instagram or Snapchat or something, I don't know, but like the parents were filming it like, this is dope. And then when I was coming out to like refill the stand a few times, and I was like, you know, kind of interacting with some of the parents, and they were like, girl, this is so nice, like what, you know? So it was like really cool to see that. But I think for next year, I think I want to like post up outside, you know what I mean? Like I was this close to bringing my fire pit to the driveway and just like sitting at the fire pit in the driveway, but Anthony was not interested in that, so I didn't do it. But I think for next year, I'm gonna be like outside. Hopefully the weather will be nice, but I want to interact more with the kids because I was like losing out on the feels, you know, when they ring the bell and they're like trick or treat, like I was missing out on that. The kids were happy, but like I wanted a little something for me, you know, so I kind of want to be a little more present. So I think for next year, I'll probably do the same setup. Pretty sure I will because I loved it so much, but I think I want to just be like more involved. I want to be outside. I want to have on a costume, like a mask or something, and I want to be like in the mix. Because the little kids, they don't want to treat themselves. They want to say trick or treat and get a treat from you. That's just what I observed, y'all. But it was really nice though, I must say, like not having to run to the door every 10 minutes for 4 to 6 hours, you know, giving out candy. So that was nice to be able to just like have it out. But the constant replenishing, the constant looking out the window when you see teenagers coming to make sure they're not like robbing, you know, all the candy from the little kids, that part, you know, it's like you have to find that balance. But I think overall I would give this experience like a 9.5 out of 10. Like it was amazing. The amount of joy, the amount of smiles that I saw, I think it was worth it. I just want to do better for next year. This was definitely my test year, so I'm really excited. My friend Kina and her daughter Nija are on their way over here. We're gonna do like a little pregame. I'm making my little mummy hot dogs. We're gonna have some drinks, and then we're gonna head over to the Halloween party. So yeah, I think today was a huge success. I'm really happy. All right, I just made a few snacks for tonight. I had to put safety pins to keep this hat on here, and I had to put like a grocery bag on the inside so to fill it out because it was just like laying over to the side, so I had to make it more movie quality. All right, so we're about ready to go. I'm just waiting on Anthony to get dressed. I actually have friends downstairs who met up with us to head over to the party, so we're gonna be leaving out very soon. I love it, I think it turned out good. We're both wearing white jeans and our Billie Eilish Errands. Okay, I had to add some effects. You ready? I had to add my effects. Mayron. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. May I take your order? Let's get it. They be all in the way. Welcome to Gooooooo. This is how we do it. first of all, thanks for hanging out with me last night. We had so much fun. Today is November 1st, and it's time to get the rest of these Halloween decorations down. Girl, get the backyard all covered and ready for the winter. November 1st is always like this for me. So the spooky season has officially ended. Now we're getting ready to move into holiday season, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing today. So I have to get out of here holding y'all hostage. I gotta get going, but I will see y'all in the next one, okay? Bye.